Standing for the singing of our national anthem. You may be seated. Dr. Rainstaff, members of the school board, Mrs. O'Brien, distinguished guests, members of the faculty, parents, friends, and the graduating class of 2014. Good evening and welcome to this year's graduation ceremony. Congratulations, class of 2014. We did it. We finally made it to graduation. This class has achieved a lot in the past 4 years in all areas of life, from sports to academics to art. Each of us has found our own passions, and we have all embarked on different paths that have led us to this very moment. Although these different paths make us all unique, we are unified. The one thing we will always have in common is our soon-to-be alma mater. We will forever be Cleveland Blue Raiders. Although leaving high school may be the end of an era, it is only the beginning. Even as we grow up and venture out into the adult world, we should remind ourselves that every new beginning starts with a simple dream. When we were little, we dreamed of becoming superheroes, cowboys, and princesses. Today, these dreams seem foolish and unrealistic, but we looked up to these superheroes, cowboys, and princesses for a reason. Their lives were exciting, they were brave, and they were not afraid to do the right thing and save the day. These same concepts apply to the new dreams we have set for ourselves as young adults. Some of us want to be teachers, others doctors or engineers, but whatever your new dream is, make your life exciting. Be someone others can look up to, and do not be afraid to do the right thing. And then maybe you can end up saving the day. If we see our dreams this way, it will be impossible to fail. So put on your tiara or grab your cowboy hat and go out and make your dreams a reality. Don't look back and go into this new world with joy and fearlessness. Aldous Huxley once said, "The secret of genius is to carry the spirit of childhood into old age," which means never losing enthusiasm. If you are enthusiastic about your education, your career, and your life, the possibilities are endless. Growing old is inevitable, but never growing up is possible if you keep childlike qualities in your heart. Always remain curious. Remind yourself to have fun. Look for the best in others. Do not take yourself too seriously. Think positively and never stop dreaming. These simple yet powerful characteristics will guide all of us as we embark on this new chapter in our lives. So thank you to the high school and the class of 2014 for growing up with me over these past 4 years. It has truly been an unforgettable experience. Even as we leave each other and travel down our different paths, this is not a day of mourning, but rather a day of celebration. We are not only here to celebrate our achievements in high school, but the achievements that are yet to come. And I cannot wait to see what is in store for all of the Cleveland Blue Raiders in the future.
I'd like to begin today with a quote from one of the most, whom I consider to be the most inspirational Americans in history. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Everybody gets that way. That was a quote by the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., if you didn't know. What I'm trying to say is that everyone here, hopefully, is human. We all screw up, but luckily, our humanity brings hope. Humans are the only animals that we know with morals, and that's worth more than gold. Having values is one of the single most important parts of being human. All of the people sitting behind me have been telling you that you're headed into the real world. For some of you, that world is more real than others, but I'm here today as a class representative to remind us that there is a world out there. It's vast, and it's mysterious, and not all of us, unfortunately, like it. Because whatever education we've received here, we've received relatively free. And I know it wasn't easy for all of us, and myself included, but here it is now before us. The next step is the challenge. I didn't grow up wealthy, and that's not to say that I grew up poor. I had all the 7-year-old necessities, food, shelter, and an instant home. But my parents had to work hard to make me what I am today. I'll let you be the judge of however well they did. If there's one thing they taught me, it's that values are so desperately important. What is a world full of people that don't know who they are? We're all about to be told daily what to believe, and if we have no values, what good is the piece of paper that they're about to give us? Because if we merely regurgitate and learn nothing, what are we more than bald dogs? To quote Shakespeare, God has given you one face, and you make yourself another. The age of information has made it easy to be influenced. For example, ladies, the entire concept of a thigh gap. It was promoted on the internet as a cool trick to promote mayhem and self-deprecation in men. It's Chris Evans' job to do push-ups. I'm sure that he's a wonderful person, but a real Captain America doesn't need pets. He needs courage, he needs loyalty, and he needs integrity. We are, each and every one of us, beautifully and wonderfully made. And if you're unsure of your beauty and your worth, you become at risk of falling victim. It's not just a physical issue, however. Within the year, each and every one of us will be spending time with increasingly more people, each and every one with their own opinion. Some of them might even ask something of you that puts your morals in question. And if we don't have our morals straight, probability says that regrets are imminent. Life is marvelous and fun, but it's not a game. Enjoy every moment, learn every single thing you can, but don't get lost in it. Don't forget to look in the mirror every day and ask just who it is you're looking at. It might be hard at first because we won't all like what we see, but if you really want to be happy, all you have to do is look inward. For example, what is it that we really want? When I asked that question, everyone within the sound of my voice immediately thought of something, a very small amount of cash in my wallet, says that less than 1% of the crowd thought Mercedes. Don't get me wrong, having stuff is super cool, because if I could have a lightsaber right now, you could bet you thought I'd take it, because that's all I have. All I'm trying to say is that material doesn't drive the human spirit. But if my words prove faulty, here's a quote from who is widely accredited to be the wisest king. Then the dust shall return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return to God who gave it. I hope that fully encapsulates the idea that in the end, all that men will remember is your life. not your Mercedes, or your Zygas, or your pet. Know what you believe. Respect those who respect you, and most of all, in the words of Robin Williams, who was paraphrasing Thoreau, sucking the marrow out of life doesn't mean choking on the bone. All of us have desires and aspirations shaped because life is actually pretty simple. Katelin Wilkerson has been trying to tell us for years, and hopefully we all caught it. But if you didn't, don't worry, I wrote it down. So many times it happens too fast. You trade your passions for glory. Don't lose your grip on the dreams of the past. You must fight just to keep them alive. Because that's the eye of the tiger.
We can take our time. First, I'd like to give out my shout-out. Shout out to all the faculty and staff for helping us get to this point. Shout out to all the parents and families graduating class for being here to support us. Shout out to the graduating class of 2014 for making it this far into the next chapter of their lives. Shout out to the group message. Shout out to True Crew. And a special shout out to all the people I said I was going to give a shout out to, so just pretend I said your name right there. Now this is a special day for us. This is a day that we are pushed out of the nest and forced to fly into the open world known as life. We as students have a choice. We need to have faith in ourselves and fly, or lack real motivation and crash hard. Kanye West said it best when he said, "Believe in your flying, conquer your shyness." We can all learn from these words. Take for instance, ask out the girl of your dreams. You've been obsessed with this girl since you can remember. You like all the pics on Instagram. You figure out her tweets. You even have to schedule a class period just so you can see her between periods. Some of us stalking, you call it true love. But you never say anything because you were too shy. Little did you know, she's had a crush on you this whole time, but Mr. Chang. If you want to slip into her DM, you could have found better. Believe in your flying. Now to graduate and go into the world, we need to do what's best for us, not what others think is best for us. Because throughout the next few years, we get to know and find out who we really are. Dave Chappelle said, to be able to do something great in life, You're going to have to realize your failures. You're going to have to embrace them and figure out how to overcome them. There will be a lot of opportunities presented to us. We have to take the initiative and take advantage of the moments we are given. If we don't see that first, we need to keep on persevering and believing in ourselves. Floyd Mayweather once said, "A true champion can adapt to anything." In life, we're about to find out there are many obstacles between us right now and our goals. We must stay focused and determined to reach them regardless of what others think. Most importantly, we need to find out what we love in life. Many people will have ideas of what you should do with your life, but you need to do what makes you happy. Everyone has a driving force to push us to success. It's up to us to prioritize and find out what we truly want in life. Because we will serve what we love and what we think is important. Stephen Colbert once said, "If you love your friends, you will serve your friends. If you love your community, you will serve your community. If you love money, you will serve your money. And if you love only yourself, you will serve only yourself, and you will have only yourself." In closing, for those of you in the audience that aren't aware, I've been known to rap. I was even voted amongst my peers most likely to become a rapper. Now, I'm not sure how my parents feel about this, but I'm kind of glad I got it. So on top of this graduation, I'm seeing that's only fitting that I finish my speech with a little rap. Well, it's actually more spoken word poetry than actual rap. So since this is a poem, I gave it a title. The poem is called High School, a Crystal 40 story. I kind of had a fun time in high school. It was pretty chill. Everyone was all right. And me, I kept it real. See, all I wanted to do was, cool out, hang with my buddies. But my parents said, "No, Christopher, you have to study." Like, all your brothers are doctors. You have big shoes to fill. I said, "Hey, I'm the Fresh Prince, so you know that I will." People say, "Chris, you're going to be successful, huh? You ain't your gold chain." I look at him like, "Come on now, what's my name?" But seriously, I'm honored to be your speaker. It's always been a core dream. So here's the best class that ever was, the class of 2014.
Hi, everybody. Like Chris, I'd like to first do a few shout-outs. First, I'd like to shout out True Crew. We've been killing the rats since, December. I also want to shout out Zach Lee. He is one of the most genuinely nice guys I have ever met, and he is also the 12th best hunter in the nation. Last, I want to shout out Coach Lear. Okay, that was all three. I like to think of myself as someone who has always given their all, whether it means football, track, freestyle rapping, or even calculus. It is passion and determination that which fuels my life. Mark Twain once said, "The two most important days of your life are the day you're born and the day you find out why." We start out early on a path set out by our parents, but it ends out quickly as we get older, and we must find out for ourselves why we are here. It really takes the strength and motivation to stay on course, because there's no set in stone path. The passion and determination we use in life will put us where we want to be at the end, just like how it has hopefully put us where we want to be at the end of high school. Over the years, we've really taken our separate ways. Some of us are going to play sports, some of us are going to be actors, and some lawyers. But the one common strand in all of us is that we're all going to do what we love, and passion and determination are what it takes to get us there. Passion can best be described as a burning sensation of motivation. It can take a simple idea and make it, in your mind, the best thing on earth. The reason passion is so vital is because it doesn't lie. Passion puts you in the position where you want to be because the only person who can create it is you. Last year in 2012, our football team went 5-5. We had a top-tier coach come in from one of the best programs in the state to turn the program around, and quite honestly, it felt awful. If you haven't heard, which I don't think you're from Cleveland if you haven't, we won the state championship in football 3 years in a row, from 93 to 95, which created a standard for the entire program. After last year's loss to Ray County, I remember sitting out on the field and thinking, this isn't what this program is about. During the 2013 season, our team grew into a hungry, motivated group of underdogs waiting to be unleashed. We may not have been the most disciplined group of individuals, but we did have a love for winning. We stopped at nothing to prove and show that we weren't an average team that's used to losing. We left that to the other two teams in the county. We took all of our love for winning and desire for greatness and came one game away from the state championship. Passion doesn't guarantee great things will happen, but it makes them possible. I'm a passionate type of guy. I love to love things, but I think something that is even more vital than passion is determination. Determination sets people on a course to what they want to accomplish. I read a book once called The Long Walk. It's the personal account of a man, Slavomir Rowitz, who is falsely accused by the Soviets of spying for Poland during World War II, and he's sent to a labor camp in Siberia. While there, he's surrounded by a mass of drained, oppressed prisoners. He could have fallen subject to the virus of hopelessness, but he didn't. He rounded up a group of others with the same feelings and escaped. He used his determination to power his goal of freedom. He brought them together, and after surviving on berries and fish, he made the 4,000-mile walk through Siberia, Mongolia, the Gobi Desert, and then the Himalayas into the free India. Slavomir trekked through the worst conditions to his freedom. He used determination because determination is the victory weapon. Our class has already made many accomplishments. We have a state champion wrestler, top-tier actors and actresses, artists with incomparable talents, and a broadcasting program with more achievements than we can count. We've all used this passion and determination to get where we are. Now let's go out in the world and find what we love to do and do it.
I suppose I should start my shout-out, but let's give a round of applause for those 4 awesome student speakers. That's a great Welcome to the 2014 Cleveland High School graduation ceremony. We would like to take a moment to also welcome those guests in our satellite venues and the many viewers watching our live streams across the country on CHS Live. We are thankful to share a special moment for our graduates with all of you. It's a day like today that brings great reflection on the things that are important to me. This truly is a wonderful school that is filled with amazing people. When dealing with a really tricky weather forecast, it takes a team of dedicated professionals to do whatever it takes to make it happen. I cannot begin to thank the dozens of people that worked on today's event, including the maintenance department for Cleveland City Schools, our office staff who took a gazillion phone calls today, our choir and band directors Jim Burton and Shirley Case, the media department, our leadership class, the counseling and administrative staff, and our graduation committee. All of the work that goes into today means nothing without the tireless efforts of our teachers and staff. The faculty members that are seated behind me have spent countless hours planning, laboring, and loving our students. Ironically, this is Teacher Appreciation Week, in a very busy time. I can think of no better way to thank our teachers than to parade 300 examples of their outstanding work. Each student that walks across this stage represents excellence in the classroom. If you don't mind, join me for a moment to thank them. Seated beside me are principals, supervisors, board members, and local dignitaries. Together, we work to make Cleveland City Schools the best school district in the state. Also in our audience are teachers from our elementary schools and Cleveland Middle. If you are seated in the audience and you taught one of our graduates in the Cleveland City School, would you please stand at this time? Right up here, thank you. Could we give a round of applause, please? We're thankful for their contribution, and we're thrilled that they're here to celebrate with us. It truly is a team effort in Cleveland City Schools. This event is for our graduates, but we also know how many years the parents and families of these graduates have dreamed of today. Today would not have been a reality without the encouragement and support of the loved ones in this audience. So just for one moment, if you are a parent of one of our graduates, please stand up and let us take a moment to recognize your accomplishment today. And now to you, my lovely class of 2014. You guys look great, by the way. This class has put on quite the show while at Cleveland High School. Dr. Rainstaff will be telling us about this class and their many accomplishments in just a few moments. The most memorable times with this class include the closing of the dome, the snowcation, and of course our passionate and sometimes a little controversial student section. Those confetti cannons got us every time. This class certainly managed to keep us on the edge of our seats. Winston Churchill once said, "Success is the ability to go from one failure to another with no loss of enthusiasm." When I thought of the words that I would say today, I reminisced on your fearless leadership as a senior class. You have encountered many obstacles through your journey, and you have faced them with the fierce determination. Waiting outside these doors today is a life that is relentless. Relentless in its pursuit to challenge and inspire you daily. Sometime in the future, you'll reflect on your time at Cleveland High School. This past fall, we hosted our first annual Alumni Hall of Fame ceremony. There was a consistent message delivered by the former students that were inducted. They spoke of their memories cheering on the Blue Raiders and the teachers that made an impact as they pursued their dreams. I hope the good and the bad of your high school experience can deliver a focus and persistence towards the life you aspire to live. You are prepared. Be mindful of your opportunities. Be kind in your words and your actions. And be brave in the face of adversity. As hard as it is for us to see you go, I know that you will leave your mark on this world. You have already left it here. Graduation has always been my favorite day of the school year because of what it represents. Perseverance from yesterday blended with a hope for tomorrow. I'm thrilled to celebrate an outstanding milestone in your life. Indeed, it is a great day to be a Raider. And now, Dr. Rainstaff and the Board of Education, I proudly present to you the graduating class of 2014.
Cleveland State, ITT Technical Institute, Savannah College of Art, Tennessee State University, Georgia Military College, Berry College, Milligan College, Christian Brothers University, the University of Mount Olive, Mass Quartet UTI, North Carolina Wesleyan, Tennessee Wesleyan, Franklin University, Lee University, the University of Tennessee Chattanooga, East Tennessee State University, Mid-Tennessee State University, Tennessee Tech, Lipscomb University, the University of Denver, Charleston Southern University, the University of Tennessee, Knoxville, the United States Military Academy at West Point, the United States Army, the United States Navy, the United States Marine, and the United States Coast Guard. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me in congratulating the class of 2014 and their destinations this coming summer and fall. I'd like to introduce to you our full Board of Education who are in attendance tonight. Mr. Tom Cloud, Mr. Steve Morgan, Mr. Richard Shaw, Dr. Merle Dirksen, Ms. Peggy Pesterfield, Ms. Donna Robinson, and Mr. George Mason. Please stand. Also in attendance this evening, Dr. and Ms. Kahn, President of Lee University, whose granddaughter Lauren is graduating this evening, and he is visiting Lee University's commissioning tonight. Dr. Kahn, welcome. It might be helpful to know that 39% of our faculty, staff, and administration are Lee University graduates, 41 out of 104. Congratulations. Mr. Charlie McKenzie, one of our city council members, is in attendance tonight. Mr. McKenzie. I would like to send a special thank you to Mr. O'Brien, her administration, and the graduation committee, because when we make decisions at 7 o'clock in the morning to move this venue from the Cleveland High School Raider Field to inside North Cleveland Church of God, lots of work has to happen. None of us wants that issue to happen, but we're here because Mother Nature is playing tricks on us outside. We love you. We wish you were at Cleveland High, but we're proud to be here. So thank you, Mr. O'Brien, and your staff for what you've done for us. Let's look at what the senior class has accomplished real quick. 98 seniors have been awarded the Tennessee Achieve Scholarship attending Cleveland State Community College through the Allen Jones Scholarship. This class has also been awarded almost $5 million in scholarship money, including $1.9 million in the Tennessee Hope Scholarship. 10 seniors have signed athletic scholarships for next year. The wrestling team won the traditional and rural league state championships again 2 years in a row, so that's pretty cool. And Ethan West won the state championship in wrestling. The class contains 2 Eagle Scouts, 5 sets of twins, the Boys and Girls Club Youth of the Year, seniors representing Cleveland City Schools at Tennessee Boys State, the Tennessee Girls State, Model UN in Washington, D.C., Tennessee Governor School for the Humanities at the University of Tennessee Martin, the only performance of the 30-minute Romeo and Juliet in the Commons, the Chamber of Commerce Youth Leadership Program, and won numerous awards in color guard performances and band competitions, which we'll talk about in a second. There's 3 National Merit Committee Scholars in the crowd. 1 student scoring a 35 out of a possible score of 36 on the ACT test. The choir, over the years of the senior class, performed at Knoxville, Atlanta Braves, the Grand Ole Opry stage, and were invited to Carnegie Hall, including winning 6 gold at Six Flags over Georgia and Spirit Awards in Atlanta and Orlando. In addition to countless class championships and captain awards, the seniors of the Cleveland High School Band were honored to be named 2013 U.S. Band's Southern State Champions, and the Class 6A silver medalist at the U.S. Band's National Championship held at MetLife Stadium, home to the NFL's Jets and Giants, in this year's Super Bowl 48. Over the past 4 years, the band seniors marched in the Miracle Miles Light Parade in downtown Chicago, providing music for the Cleveland-Bradley County Veterans Parade Memorial Day ceremonies, and made superior ratings at all 17 straight marching contests and superior ratings at Concert Festival every time they took the field over the past 4 years. Congratulations. In the fine arts portion of the senior class, we have seen plays at Harvey, Just Another High School Play, Sleepy Hollow, and The Curious Savage. The musical Guys and Dolls, You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, Hello Dolly, and The Wizard of Oz. And the Christmas plays, I'm Not Ebenezer Scrooge, Bachelor's Family Christmas, Santa Snap, and Yes, Virginia, There Is a Santa Claus. It is awesome that the music and arts will go nowhere in Cleveland City Schools, ever. So congratulations for that. We'd like to recognize those that have passed through the halls of Cleveland High before you. Would any alumni in the audience at Cleveland High School please stand and be recognized? From the class of 2014, 5 students will be going on to serve our country in the United States military, armed forces, joining hundreds of thousands of military personnel and veterans around the world. If you're currently serving in the military or you are a veteran in the United States Armed Forces, please stand and be recognized. Over the past 13 years, the class of 2014 has endured and overcome hundreds of homework assignments, tests, quizzes, and papers to get to the stage today. So we invited back every single teacher and administrator in Cleveland City Schools to today's commencement, and I know Mr. Bryan has done this once. But we just can't recognize you enough. With our hard-working and dedicated teachers, present, retired, and administrators of Cleveland City Schools, please stand and be recognized. And once again, Mr. O'Brien called out the parents. What we want to do is we want to recognize that we couldn't do any of this without the love and support and dedication of all your family members of the seniors. If you're a family member of one of our class of 2014, mom, dad, step-parent, guardian, aunt, uncle, grandparent, brother, sister, great-grandparent, cousin, or whatever, please stand and be recognized. This year, the Cleveland City Schools certified 5 of their teachers who have played a huge part in their lives for the class of 2014. For the following teachers who are retiring this year, please stand. Teresa Bledsoe, Belinda Henley, Sandra Morris, Linda Parkinson, and Bedford Smith. The class of 2014 thanks you for your dedication and time and passion. For not only them, but for the thousands of students that you have graduated before them. You will be missed by all. I am proud to present the Cleveland High School class of 2014. Let's give away some diplomas. Actually, we have an exception. Now, put that get loud. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead. Don't warn them, just surprise them. Hey, this is like part of the last school report. It's gonna be worth it. You might do it. That's right. I do. That was pretty cool. Yeah. You want?
Katura Naki Abdullah Muhammad. Andrew Mackenzie Adams. Monica Ann Allison. Callie Park Baker. Amy Joy Barnett. Bennett Wells Bartlett. Lewis Bryant Bartlett. Kinsey Isles Bell. Brandon Michael Bond. Alexis Cheyenne Boone. Christopher Lee Bryant. Austin Thomas Byerly. Catherine Cantrell. Megan Renee Castleberry. Caleb Chastain. Nelson Chung. Michaela Grace Clements. Lauren Elizabeth Kahn. Tara Ann Cumberton. Tyler James Davis. Yadiel Enrique de Jesus. Morgan Elizabeth Delk. Samantha Lynn Douglas. Dallas Scott Elrod. Oksana Nikolaevna Fernchuk. William Harrison Spennel. Forrest Marvin Fuller. Teresa Ann Garaguso. Hope Elizabeth Haas. William Robert Haas. Kendall Leona Hamilton. Jada Diane Hampton. Kevin Sriraj Harisharan. Mackenzie Lauren Harris. Jacob Allen Hartley. Nene Bethlehem Haruro. Aubrey Sloan Hathcock. Laura Hayes. Austin David Perry. Matthew Alexander Hicks. Hannah Joan Holland. Michael Clayton Huss. John Brandon Jonas. Julia Lee Jones. Mary Abigail Jones. Madison Taylor Carr. Marlene Ona Kelly. Shelby Lorraine Kelly. Marissa Monique Langford. Abigail Marie Louderback. Meredith Ann Markowitz. Ansley Marcia McCarley. John Nicholas Melton. Colin Alexander Mitchell. Alexis Devin Munger. Stephanie Joanne O'Day. Christopher N. O'Forey. Ryland Chance Parker.
Yeah, I see that.
Kelly Lawrence Strang. David Aaron Queen. Dylan Tyler Scott. Crystal A. Simak. Navali Rajesh Shaw. James Parker Smith. Jessica Elizabeth Stone. Nora Christine Swindle. Mallory Ann Terry. Abigail Grace Thomason. Efrain Valencia. Laud Christian Vaught. Charlotte Rebecca Ward. Harley Madison Wendling Hayes. Douglas Craig White. Jacob Thomas Wyrick. Jorge Victor Aguilar Durante. Richard Payton Andy. Anthony Avila. Logan Lee Baggerly. Anisha Latrice Barber. Matthew Caleb Barnett. Zachary Lee Barnett. Stephanie Elaine Beavers.